first things first, you're going to want to obtain MS-DOS games.
Let's get to the real meat and potatoes of this. Alright, welcome to the stream, everybody. We are playing some more of Virtue's Last Reward, and as we did last time playing Virtue's Last Reward, we have Adam here with us.
Why? Hello.
I don't know why the come on, OBS, do the thing.
Do the thing.
Don't be a shit. Oh, I know why. It's because there's nothing moving. Okay. Fucking OBS, and it's, oh, I'm only gonna detect it if it's moving.
I don't think you're picking me up.
Oh, wait. Say something. Oh, you're definitely getting picked up by the okay. Desktop audio.
Okay.
All right.
So I think the best way to describe OBS is thinking of it as a T-Rex from Jurassic Park.
Elaborate.
It only goes after what you want if it's moving.
Okay.
But, if there's nothing there, it's like, I don't know what you want from me.
Oh, shit. It sounds like my cat. Where he's just like, I don't know what you want from me! God damn it. Or at least, I feel like it's actually better yet. My reaction when my cat is meowing nonstop.
Oh my god. Yeah. That's when you just start meowing at the cat back.
I mean, I do, and then it just turns into a conversation. I'm like, shit, this is not helping the problem.
When Bridget was still around, I was like, and she was getting like really loud, I was like, inside voices.
Yeah.
And she'd start to get a little quieter. And then I got her to be so quiet, I was like, off button. And then she got loud again. I'm like, come on.
Oh my god. All right. Let's see what the results are. Or no, we already saw the results. We just be going. Crew quarters. What are we doing in the crew quarters? Clover! Hey, come on, don't run away.
Run away?
Well, it sure looked like you were trying to get away from us.
I wasn't running away. I just don't want to talk to you.
Oh, fucking, what the fuck? Isn't that pretty much the same thing? Look, running away isn't going to do you any good. Don't you want to find out who killed Alice? Well, you're not going to be able to figure that out unless you talk to people.
I don't need to.
Why not?
I already figured out who did
smile.
Who was it?
I can't tell you. You might be working with them. Both of you could be in on it.
Oh, come on. Of course we're not.
Forget about it. There's no point. Doesn't matter what you tell her, she's never going to believe you. Just tell us one thing, Clover. How did you know who it was?
I noticed something.
And what was that?
Alice figured it out too. Before she...
What was it?
Why don't you figure that out yourselves? Anyway, I gotta go.
Hey, wait, Clover! Well, there she goes. Oh, shit!
What's wrong?
I forgot to ask Clover what color her bracelet is now.
Oh. Really? That's it? Calm down. She's a cyan pear.
You saw it?
Yeah. Snuck a peek at it when she ran by. And it looks like Alice's is a blue solo.
She reached down and casually picked up Alice's bracelet off the floor.
I'll hold on to this.
Yeah, good idea. I wonder what it was that Clover noticed. Oh shit, I forgot. I was gonna do what I did last time and share the game directly so that you can hear everything in real time rather than having the delay. Okay.
You mean what Alice noticed? Were you even listening?
Fine. What did Alice notice? I didn't answer. Instead, she knelt down and began to examine Alice's body. What are you doing?
I'm investigating.
What are you investigating?
What does it look like I'm investigating? I'm looking for any clues to what she figured out before she died. Huh. Found something already. Have a look.
If I held something out. It was a handkerchief stained reddish brown. Is that blood?
Looks like it. It's darker than Alice's, so it's probably been on her since before she died.
If it's not hers, whose blood is it? The old lady?
Maybe.
Do you think Alice killed her?
Who knows? She could have just found this somewhere for all we know.
Do you think she figured something out from this handkerchief?
Can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. So, time we moved on. We need to figure out what Tenmyoji and Dio's bracelets have changed to.
And we need to find Quark.
Yeah.
Let's take the blue door then. We should be able to get to the get to the room Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover went to that way.
Sounds good.
It says rec room. This is the only door that's unlocked.
Yeah, so this is where Tenmyoji's team went.
I'm going to open it, alright?
How many times do I have to tell you? You don't need to keep asking permission.
Really, though. Okay. Tenmyoji. I'm guessing from your face that Quark is still missing.
No sign of him, huh?
Happy? I'm asking
What?
if you're happy Quark's still missing.
No, of course not.
And that
Why
doesn't
would I
hurt,
be?
huh? Are you so terrified about whether or not he's safe that it feels like someone's got your chest in a vice? I didn't think so. Quark's got 9 BP. If I find him first, I might make him escape. So it's better for you if I haven't found him yet. Am I wrong?
Tenmyoji, what's going on here? This doesn't sound like you. I know you're worried about Quark, but...
And just what the hell do you know? He's all I've got left. If something happens to him, I'll...
Tenmyoji...
It's all my fault. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I never should have brought him here.
Did you say... brought?
Yes. Zero made me an offer.
Wait a minute. I thought you said you and Quark were abducted like the rest of us.
You mean you came here voluntarily?
Hey, answer me! What the hell is going on here?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets?
Huh?
Why?
Please. Just do it.
Vi and I looked at one another. Neither of us knew what was going on, but there was no reason to refuse. We shrugged and did as we'd been told. Then suddenly... Ah! In the blink of an eye, Tenmyoji had pulled some kind of can from his pocket and sprayed both of our wrists with it. Hey! What the hell, man?
Calm down. It's not going to hurt you.
Is this some kind of chemical?
Yeah, I found it when I was searching this room.
He walked toward the door and flipped the light switch.
Good work. It's dark now.
Show me your bracelets again.
That stuff you sprayed us with was luminol, wasn't it?
Yeah. How'd you figure that out?
I guessed when you turned off the light.
Isn't that the stuff they use on cop shows to find blood and other stuff?
Yeah.
Why did you spray us?
Hmm.
He was checking for blood, of course.
Just relax, okay?
Finding out who the killer was.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero's senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yep.
Someone mind explaining this to me? Wow, you are really dense, Sigma.
Well, you know as much as I do now. I was just making guesses based on what he was doing.
Hey, Tenmyoji.
Sorry, but I've got to go. I need to go look for Quark.
No, I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen. You dropped a real bomb back there, and I'm not just about to ignore it. What did you mean when you said that Zero made you an offer? Why are you here?
I can't tell you.
Why not? I don't really understand how, but you seem to have decided that neither of us is Zero Senior, right?
Yeah?
Then why?
You don't get it. I can't tell you no matter who you are. Right now, we might as well assume Quark is a hostage. Zero Jr. seems to be aware of everything that goes on here. If I tell you, he'll know. And then God only knows what Zero Sr. will do. Please, I'm asking you, put yourself in my shoes.
I looked him in the eye for the first time since we'd entered the room and saw nothing but years of loneliness and regret. Before I could speak, he'd turned and left the room. Hey, can I ask you a question?
It won't do you any good. Whatever you want to know, I don't know anything about it.
No, it's not about what just happened.
Yeah? Then what is it? Oh. I see. You mean his bracelet, right? Chill, man. He's a red solo. I had a look while he was talking.
Oh, good job. That wasn't what I wanted to ask either.
Well, what is it then?
When he sprayed us, you screamed, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm pretty sure you did. Not quite so tough when you're scared, huh?
Shut up. We've got stuff to do. Get going. Move!
Yeah! Sometimes these games have a decent sense of humor, but I mean, they're so dark most of the time it's not funny.
Yeah.
This?
It looks like another warehouse.
I guess there's one on this floor too, then. Makes sense. I guessed as much when I saw the map. What's that over there?
Probably more graffiti. There was one on floor A too, remember?
Yup. Yeah, there was, but...
Never mind that. There's someone else here.
Is that Dio?
Looks like it. Let's go see what he's up to.
What are you doing here, Dio?
Oh, nothing. I'm just going with the flow, you know? I'm seeing where life takes me.
You don't seem to have any interest in searching for Quark.
Why would I? Do we even know he's really missing? Maybe the little shit's just off having nap time somewhere. So I figure, let sleeping dogs lie, right? Or kids, in this case, I guess. If we wake him up, he might realize he's got enough BP to blow this popsicle stand and ditch us. That happens, it's all over. We'll be stuck in here for the rest of our lives. Which probably won't be that long.
The rest of our lives?
Yeah. Did I stutter? Or did you just forget? Zero Jr. told us, remember?
The number 9 door only opens once.
Oh, I forgot about that detail.
Once that happens, it's all over. It'll close for good in 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck.
Close for good, huh? I had to admit, I'd kind of forgotten that detail. What the fuck? It's just weird that I forgot a detail that the main character also forgot at the same fucking time.
Fourth wall breaking. Oh!
But if Zero Jr. had been telling the truth, we wouldn't be able to get out until we died. Hell, even that might not be enough. Maybe they just leave our corpses there to rot. My stomach did a little flip.
So, what are you guys here for? Did you bring Fi here so I can kill her?
What the fuck?
Huh, really? You already forgotten your little stunt earlier? We're damn lucky Kay chose ally. If he hadn't, you'd be hanging from that crane right now.
Sounds like you're getting a little desperate. Word of advice, Dio. That's not a smart attitude to have here. All you'll do is make sure that whoever plays against you in the AB game won't pick ally.
You talk as if I give a fuck. I already know I won't be up against you two.
Why not?
Kay and I are the yellow pair. You guys are the magenta pair, right? Two pairs can't go through the same chromatic door. Simple enough for you.
How do you know our colors?
Kay told me. He was here a while ago. Speaking of which, Temioji and Clover were here too. Guess everybody misses my company. Anyway, that's how I know what everyone's colors are.
You know, in a weird way, this guy reminds me of a douchier version of my friend Rue. Just, I don't know, I guess it's the fucking, the overall getup and his, I guess, swagger, if you want to call it that. I don't know. But, I mean, Rue is an awesome dude. It's just like, it's him if he was a douchebag, I guess is a better way of putting it. Not a douchier version.
His polar opposite.
Yeah, it's like the anti-Rue. Was Kay by himself?
Yeah.
What about Luna?
Luna? Haven't seen her.
I see.
Anyway, Kay and I won't be pairing with you two. We'll be taking the blue solo.
That's Alice's bracelet. But how did you know that?
Oh, come on. Really that thick? Look at the doors in front of you. These are the next chromatic doors.
So the next color is white?
Bingo. See that thing next to the door there? Looks familiar, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it does.
I get it. You and Kay are both yellow. You can get yellow by adding red and green together.
It becomes white.
Exactly.
You get magenta by adding red and blue together, then adding green to that gives you white. So that means Fi and I would need to pair up with the green solo, which is Luna.
Right.
That means the other three would be in the same team as us as before. Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark. We know that Tenmyoji's a red solo, and Clover is a cyan pair, so...
The only one left is the other cyan pair, so we can assume that's what Quark is.
Could there be any other combinations?
No, there's only one option this time.
All we gotta do now is wait for these white doors to open.
We've only got 5 minutes left before it's time to meet up with everyone else. We should get back to floor A.
Sorry, but I'm gonna stay here. Moving around so much is a pain in the ass.
Nobody invited you. Come on, Fi.
Right. On my way.
That was kind of sassy of Sigma. Nobody invited you, bitch. Fucking slut. I need to adjust my chair. That's better. Huh? Something up? Why'd you just stop?
Well, you see that clock over there? The one that looks like the sun? It
Yeah.
reminded me of something we saw earlier.
What do you mean?
Remember the graffiti on floor B? You remember what it said?
Memento Mori, right?
Do you know what that means?
It's Latin for something like be aware of death or remember death. I think it's usually used to mean we're all going to die someday, so don't forget about your own mortality.
What about the other part?
Well, I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? If the ninth lion ate the sun, then, I mean, yeah, it's kind of nonsense, but... Oh, I get it. That's what the clock made you think of, right? The sun in that sentence.
Yeah. Did you notice anything strange about that graffiti?
Apart from the fact that it made no sense? Not really.
Wrong. Maybe you're not the eagle eye I thought you were. I guess I have to do everything.
Fucking throwing shade.
Part of it was spelled wrong. Specifically, they spelled ninth wrong. It should be N-I-N-T-H. But the graffiti had N-I-N-E-T-H.
They spelled it Nineth. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. They just put an extra E in there? An extra E? You mean just a fucking unnecessary E? There is no E.
Exactly.
That's kind of a bonehead mistake. Do you think it was like a kid who wrote it?
Maybe it wasn't a mistake at all.
I'm not following.
Maybe Zero put that E in there on purpose.
But why?
Maybe because he didn't have enough letters otherwise.
What?
Anyway, if Zero wrote that graffiti, then it's got to be significant.
Remember death if the ninth lion ate the sun. Huh.
Shit. Hey, it's already 2 minutes past time.
No, my cat wants him. Shit. Okay, I got my fucking footrest out, so it's making it hard to get out of my chair. Come on, Tingle. Come on. Come here. Tingle. There you go, buddy. Okay. For the benefit of the audience's knowledge, I'm grunting and groaning because yesterday I had to shovel the snow off the driveway, and today I'm feeling it like it's fucking happening today. Okay, now we're good.
We should get moving.
Yeah, dropping shit. Right. Wow. Actually, let me move the mic a little bit. There we go. Oh, I need to move my chair is what I need to do. That's better. Huh? Kay and Luna aren't here.
Astute observation.
What should we do?
What do you mean, what should we do? All we can do is wait. We don't want to end up missing each other by accident.
Yeah. Guess you got a point. Hey, where are you going?
Just want to check something really quick.
Check what?
The last time we saw Alice alive, she was right here. Remember? She was kneeling down looking at something on the ground.
Yeah. What do you think she was looking at? Huh?
Find something?
Isn't this blood?
Uh-huh. Nice work there, Sigma.
I don't need you to pat me on the back. It makes me feel stupid or something. Oh, I can't imagine why! Fucking states the obvious at every turn and asks stupid fucking questions all the goddamn time. That's, like I said, the one downfall to these games is they cater to people who can't fucking keep their attention, so they just dumb everything down practically every time something even remotely complex is said.
The truth hurts.
Oh, fuck. Goddamn, shots fired.
So, blood, huh?
Ellipses, 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 ellipses.
Oh my god.
Let me guess, there's a body? Vi suddenly looked up at the ceiling.
Yo.
I followed her gaze and found myself looking up at a metal crane. It was the kind you might see in a shipyard, the sort that moves along a metal track and has a claw to grab and lift cargo containers. So, what's the deal with the crane? What? Damn, gone again. Stop running around. Just tell me what you found.
I noticed something.
Oh yeah? And what, pray tell, was that?
The same thing Clover and Alice noticed.
That's... Can't you just tell me?
Look at the number 6 AB room. The side that's facing the wall has blood on it. What's the first thing you think of when you hear blood?
Vampires?
Yeah, this whole thing kind of sucks. This is no time to be screwing around.
What? Tingle agrees. This is no time to be screwing around, Sigma.
I'm talking about this thing. The handkerchief Alice had. There's some blood on it that we assume belonged to the old lady. Consider this for a moment. Let's say this thing was on the floor next to the rightmost AB room. We'll assume that the blood on the side facing the wall came from this handkerchief. Okay, then what?
Alice was looking at the handkerchief.
Right. What do you think was going through her mind?
Why is there a blood-stained handkerchief here? No shit. Or something along those lines.
And?
Did this belong to the old woman? It must have.
And?
But if it did, then who put it there? Or wait, maybe someone dropped it. Or they could have thrown it here.
And?
You want more?
You're almost there.
How long has this handkerchief been here? Something like that?
Yes, exactly. So how long do you think it was here?
Well, I imagine it wasn't here from the start.
Wait, when's the start?
You know, when we started. When you and I escaped from AB room through the hatch on the roof. The first thing we did after we got out and met everyone except for Clover and Kay was go look around at the number 9 door. Number 9?
Number 9.
We spent a lot of time examining the AB rooms too. Yeah, I know we looked at this from this exact angle. Pretty sure that there wasn't any handkerchief there then. There wasn't... Wait.
Finally figured it out, huh?
Yeah. What's up, noisy butt? Hey. Go lay down. You meowed to get in here not even 10 minutes ago. Lay down. Have a chill pill. Come on. There you go, buddy. Oh, what? Oh. It shifted? What the fuck? The AB room moved?
Yeah.
Oh.
Was it that crane?
Probably. They moved the rightmost one all the way to the left. So, What was in the leftmost AB room?
The body of the old woman.
And who was trapped in there when the Nonary game started?
Kay and Clover. Oh, Luna. Oh. I thought they were on the rightmost. Oh fuck, I had that pegged wrong. For the third time, Fi walked off without saying anything. My body felt like lead, but I forced myself to follow her. She stopped in front of the graffiti that began, "To Milkmen."
What do you think this is?
Well, I thought it was just paint from the graffiti at first, but I'm guessing you don't think so. Is that more of the old woman's blood?
Seems like it.
So Luna would have killed her here, then taken her to the rightmost AB room. After that, she would have moved the room with the body in it so that no one would suspect her. That would mean the first person to get out was Luna, not Alice. So what about the handkerchief?
This thing? Here, look. You see this line? It's possible that line is from whatever the weapon was, which means this might have been wrapped around whatever was used to kill the old woman.
Yeah, you can see the blade.
So maybe Luna wrapped the weapon with this handkerchief, and then threw it between the rightmost room and the one next to it. Then when the room was moved, it came out.
That means Alice picked up the weapon along with the handkerchief.
Seems pretty likely. This is all just speculation, understand? There are a whole lot of things we still don't know.
Yeah, it's a mystery, all right. For example, why would Luna leave the AB room, murder the old woman, and then carry the body back and hide it in the same room? I guess it's possible she just wanted to hide the body, but we still don't have any idea why she would have wanted to kill her in the first place. It's also worth noting that Zero Jr. seems to have let all this slide. He's supposed to be making sure the game goes according to plan, but so far there have been 2 murders and he hasn't done anything about either of them. Do you think that means Luna is Zero Sr.? Even if she was, though I'm not sure why she killed the old woman. It's possible that she was some kind of intruder who wasn't supposed to be here, but if Luna's Zero Sr., couldn't she have found a better place to hide the body? She'd have access to the entire facility. That's not all either. Let's say Luna moved the AB room to divert suspicion away from herself. If that was the case, if that's the case, why did she leave the handkerchief and the weapon there? She had to have known they'd be discovered after she moved the room. Besides, when and how did she operate that crane? Luna was with us since we first got out of the AB rooms all the way till when we found the old lady's body. You, me, and her went through the magenta door and investigated the lounge. Then we went to the floor B together and came back to the warehouse. By then, the room must have been moved. Of course. Ha! Why didn't I see that sooner? Luna has an alibi. She couldn't have moved the AB room. We're her alibi.
Interesting. I have to admit, you've got a point.
Wait, what? You didn't even put up a fight.
You're going to make me repeat myself. I never said Luna was the killer. Still, which would mean that Clover probably does too.
Let me go to the log. Still, I have a feeling Alice thought she was. Okay. Oh, you mean that stuff she said about what she noticed?
Right.
Hey, Fi?
Hmm?
I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about this. We were supposed to meet the others 20 minutes ago, but there's no one here.
You're right.
It's possible that Zero Senior has already gone on a killing spree.
Sigma.
Oh,
Phi. There you are. I'm sorry.
hey.
I have some bad news.
Someone else is dead.
Luna is dead.
Yup. No, it fucking wasn't her.
She's in room 2 in the crew quarters. The same room where Alice was murdered.
This is the third time I'd touched a body and felt cold skin. I'd thought it might get easier, but it had only gotten worse. I didn't think I'd ever get used to it, but I didn't want to. My hands began to shake, and I tried to steady them as I pressed a pair of fingers to her neck and to check for a pulse. Nothing, of course. Luna was dead. Her eyes were flat and empty, the pupils dilated in what could have been terror. It felt surreal. Like I might blink and then she would sit up again. She would smile and blush and look away nervously and everything would be alright. I blinked. She lay there, still, dead and pale.
And I trust him.
Grief cracked open like an egg and rage clambered out, hot and angry and screaming. It clawed at the inside of my chest and pounded at the back of my eyes. I squeezed them shut and ground my teeth. My hands balled into fists so tight they hurt. I took a deep breath and opened my eyes again. Another breath. I stood up and realized Kay was talking.
I believe she was poisoned. See here, this device is some sort of syringe.
I think it's called an injection gun. You can just put whatever you want in one of those vials and then pull the trigger. It's kind of like the needles in these bracelets.
The drug they used is the same as well. The label on the vial says tubocurarine.
The muscle relaxant.
Yes. Since it's empty, I can only assume Luna was injected with it. You see the mark on her neck. I believe it is safe to assume that is where her attacker injected the drug. Perhaps they chose the neck for the carotid artery.
Then your guess is probably correct. Luna was injected with tubocurarine, and it killed her.
What about the others?
Should I go get them?
No, never mind. I want to get your story first.
What do you mean?
When you left us, you and Luna went off together, right?
Yes.
But when you talked to Dio downstairs, he said he'd only seen you, not Luna. Why is that?
Luna and I split up as soon as we got to floor B. We determined it would be more efficient. Two of us working separately could cover more ground in less time.
Come on, man. That's fucking classic horror movie mistakes.
Alright, so why were you late?
What?
You didn't show up till 20 minutes past the time we were supposed to meet. Sigma's asking you what you were doing.
I was resuscitating.
Resuscitating?
Let me explain how I found her. I had gone to the warehouse 5 minutes before our meeting time. You had yet to show up, as had Luna. I believe I was standing between the yellow and cyan doors. Some minutes later, I heard something. It came from behind the cyan door and sounded like a woman's scream. Well, it was actually quite faint. It was several doors away, after all. And as such, I couldn't quite make out what was being said. Or even if I had heard it at all. It seemed entirely possible that I had imagined it. I heard no other sounds for a few minutes following the scream. Eventually, the silence made me uncomfortable. Perhaps something had happened. So, I made my way to the crew quarters. As I entered the hallway, I noticed that the door to room 2 was slightly ajar. That was when I first suspected something was amiss. You can imagine the rest, I'm sure.
You know, Kay speaks very eloquently.
I ran into the room and found Luna on the floor.
So you're saying you spent a good 20 minutes trying to resuscitate her?
Yes. I deduced that she had been injected with tubocurarine. Her heart had stopped, so I attempted CPR. To the best of my abilities, at least. With this mask, I was obviously unable to provide artificial respiration.
Why didn't you tell
Because
us?
I had no reason to believe you would be in the warehouse. If you weren't, I would have wasted precious time. I chose instead to begin resuscitation immediately. As you know, even a short time without oxygen can cause serious brain damage. I felt time was of the essence. But
Hey, how much time passed between when you heard the scream and when you came in here and found her?
I'm afraid I can't say exactly. But I would hazard a guess that it was around 3 minutes.
Who the fuck would say I would hazard a guess?
Did you see the killer?
No, I did not.
And they had 3 minutes to escape.
That would have been plenty of time. When you leave this room, immediately to your left is a door that connects to the hallway. I assume they left that way.
Is there any chance they hid in this room somewhere?
No. I examined the room thoroughly before I left to find you. May I say something?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure if this has anything to do with Luna, but there was something I wanted to point out. Look at Alice. Do you notice anything?
The weapon.
It's
Indeed.
gone.
The wound suggests a knife, but I doubt we'll know now.
Then did the killer take it?
How would I know?
Maybe they took it before Luna was murdered.
Why are you asking me?
Come here, Mr. Tingle. If they had it, why not use it to kill Luna?
Yeah, that would make sense.
What?
Sigma, if you were going to kill someone, which of these two methods would you use?
I wouldn't kill anyone.
This is hypothetical.
Tingle, can you get... Come on, sit down. There you go, buddy.
I would choose the injection gun.
Right? Most people would choose that. The more you can divorce yourself from the actual killing, the easier it is to kill someone. There's a big difference between stabbing someone and injecting them with poison.
So you're saying they took the knife before they killed her?
No. I don't know either way. They could have taken it afterwards. There's no way for us to know.
Could they have done that in the 3 minutes before Kay got here?
It's not impossible. 3 minutes is longer than you think. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I don't know when they took the knife or whatever it was. We came here to get Alice's bracelet, and then Kay came by later. There was probably about a 30-minute window. Anyone could have taken it. They might not even have been the same person who killed Luna. Or it could be. There really isn't any way to know. And if we don't know, we really shouldn't try and draw conclusions. That could color our reasoning, and that's not good. Conclusions without any evidence are useless. So just forget any conclusions you
Fucking
might have
Tingle
come up
smacking
with.
his liver right
Save
in
that
his
brain
lips right
space
into
for
the fucking
something
microphone. Fucking. Oh, silly kitty.
Thanks, cat.
Well, I think that about covers it. We clear? Good.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should tell the others.
About Luna, you mean?
Yeah.
We should go to the white doors then. Dio should still be there. Hopefully Tenmyoji and Chloe will be there as well.
What? What is it, Mr. Tingle? Yeah. Sorry, I'm fixing my cable because it's kind of getting in the way of my mouse.
Oh, no worries.
Come on. Don't be a bitch. Fuck. I'm just gonna move the microphone a little bit, I think, and move myself. There we go. That's better. Yeah, good point. Once it's time to open the door, I'm sure they'll show up. Kay nodded and picked up Luna's bracelet.
Please, take this with you.
He held it out to me. I stared down at the bracelet. It felt wrong to just take it. Like we were just using and abandoning her.
Is something the matter? You and Phi are the magenta pair. Without the green solo bracelet, you won't be able to open the secondary door.
I know. It's just... He pressed the he pressed the bracelet gently into my hand.
If you don't wish Luna's death to be meaningless, then you must survive. Or do you intend to die without catching her killer?
Right. Yes. I sighed and closed my hand around the cold metal.
Good. Shall we go?
Wait. Shit.
Did something happen?
No. Well, not yet. We might be looking at a worst-case scenario.
Excuse me?
God, what the hell is wrong with me? How did I miss this?
Yeah, she's experiencing what the main character of the last game was experiencing, where she is syncing with her alternate reality selves and seeing that this is possibly the worst case scenario as far as timelines.
I'm sorry. This is my fault. It's just... there was so much going on, I wasn't thinking.
What is it, goddammit? What did you miss?
Quark.
Quark? Oh! Oh shit! Tenmyoji is a red solo. Clover's a cyan pair. Quark's the other cyan pair. If he's not with them, they can't go through the secondary door.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear. This is bad. And if they haven't gotten in by the time the primary door shuts, they'll be penalized. If we haven't found Quark by then.
Time! How much time do we have left? Oh no.
Let's just go to the warehouse on floor B. Perhaps Quark has already been found.
I sure hope so. Let's move. Yeah, when it's not being fucking patronizing and as all hell with the dialogue from Sigma, this has got a great story. It's just, yeah, the patronizing gets old.
Yeah.
It's like, god damn it, dude. Most people playing this are fucking adults with fully developed brains. Not the smooth brains that you seem to be expecting. I mean, come on, it's a super sophisticated puzzle game that takes, like, good knowledge of math and all sorts of shit that, yeah, no, I feel like that, I feel like it kind of betrays some of the point of the way that the game is made. But at the same time, it's kind of a pitfall of a lot of Japanese writing that you see very commonly in anime and Metal Gear Solid games. At least Metal Gear Solid games before MGS 5. Because MGS 5 is really where they started tapering off on constant fucking codec calls.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. What the fuck were you thinking? You trying to kill me?
What about Quark?
What?
Did they find Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here. Look, forget about him. Where's Alice's bracelet? Which one of you has it?
What about Tenmyoji and Clover? Have they come back yet?
Look around, asshole. What do you think? Hey, pay attention. The bracelet. Do you have Alice's bracelet? Hand it over.
Fi pulled it out of her pocket. The face still shone with blue light. This had been Alice's bracelet. Fi's eyes never left Dio's as she carefully handed the bracelet to Kay.
Good. Let's go. Hey, what is this? What, you don't like this door? Fine, we can take a different one. As long as we're in the right group, it shouldn't matter which door we take.
That's not the issue.
Then please tell me, what the fuck is the issue?
Being a human being. 3 of us still haven't arrived. If we leave them behind...
Oh, Come on. Now you're gonna grow a heart? If you stay here, you're gonna kill me.
But
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
All right, fine. I'll be honest with you. The truth is, I've got a kid. A baby. I was told that if I didn't win this game, my kid's as good as dead.
that's...
You have to trust me. I swear, it's God's honest truth. Zero told me to keep it under wraps, but I figure I don't have a lot of choice right now. I'll tell you more once we get inside. Please.
It's a lie. Don't listen to him. I wanted to scream. Dio is obviously lying, but it looked like Kay was buying it. But he had to go in. I couldn't try and stop him. If I did, they'd both die.
You have to believe me, Kay. Please. If you won't do it for me, do it for my kid. If I lose, it's all over. Please.
Kay turned to look at me and Phi. We both nodded silently back.
I understand. Let's go.
Really?
Yes. I have one condition, however.
A condition?
Yes. But it's not for you, Dio. Sigma, I want you and Phi to go into one of the doors as well.
Huh?
Dio and I cannot be the only survivors. I would have the two of you join us. That is my condition.
Damn it. Couldn't make this easy, could you?
What do you say? The decision is yours.
No. I can't do that. You're asking me to leave 3 people to die.
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed. Is that what you want?
I can't just leave them behind.
Me either. I agree with Sigma. We can't just ditch them. I'm staying.
Phi.
Bunch of fucking idiots.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
I see. I suspected that would be your answer. You leave me with no choice then. My apologies.
He's throwing us in the fucking room. Fucking both wake up with black eyes.
I wish there was another way.
Do you
Why?
actually believe Dio?
No, of course not. I only wish to save you. If I had not forced the issue, neither of you would have budged. Such is your character.
Kay, what are you doing?
I confess I am not entirely sure. I will think about it during the 10 seconds that remain. Goodbye.
Kay turned and left, quickly disappearing out of our door. Phi and I lay on the floor, moaning, curled around our aching stomachs.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Not quite able to walk yet, Phi and I crawled out of the secondary door. The punch Kay had given me had been incredibly powerful, and my arms and legs still felt numb and tingly. Can you stand?
Yeah. Can we just sit here for a moment, though? My body's gonna be fine, but I think I need a little time to get my feelings sorted out.
Fair. I nodded, and we sat there in silence. No matter what I did, I couldn't get their faces out of my head. Tenmyoji, Clover, Quark. I hoped they were all right. You can go ahead and go at them. I hoped they were all right, but somehow I wasn't sure how much time had passed before Phi finally stood up.
We should go.
And that was it. She turned and headed for the end of the hallway, feet dragging as if she were carrying something heavy. It was a moment for two. It was a moment or two before I followed. Did you see the plaque on the door?
Yeah, it said security. The footage from the surveillance cameras might run through here.
Does that mean we'll be able to see what's going on in the rest of the facility?
I'm not sure. Right now, all the screens are dark. Even if we could activate them, I doubt Zero is just gonna let us watch whatever we want.
Yeah. I'm worried about them. We don't know what happened to Kay and Dio either.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we can do here.
Alright, so we're in the security room. I'll do what I can without Adam, and then as soon as he gets here, I'll let him know what room we're in so that he can look it up. Alright, so we've got a singular screen, which I was thinking maybe these would come in some sort of use, but I guess not. Speaker. Yeah. They look pretty normal. I wasn't trying to click on the speakers, I was trying to drag. Alright. I don't want to look at the chair, I wanted to look and see at the fucking screen. Okay. It's like some kind of code. All these minders are like that. Okay. Oh, I was thinking maybe those were slots to investigate. Is this a lion? What's it got in its mouth? Some kind of button, right? Looks like you can push it. You can barely move it out, but I think there's something carved on the surface. A sun? Wait, so is this lion eating the sun? Yeah. Whatever. Right now we need to focus on getting out of here. I'm gonna push that button. That okay? Yeah, sure. Whoa! The light's turned off. I guess it's a light switch. Indeed. Indeed. Oh. A strange looking set of shelves. Hey, check it out. It's all lit up. Yeah, pretty colorful. Do you think it's a hint? Maybe. Got two basically merged Stars of David in pink and then green hexes. Okay.
I am back with food.
Welcome back.
And I heard, so I have the wiki open.
Nice. I'm flipping the switch so that we can see again. And let's check in the... That is not what I wanted to... Oh, it just moved me over here. Okay. Alright. Looks like we've got 9 switches. There's a little Thunderbolt icon up here. My guess is these are a bunch of power buttons. They're all red. Does that mean they're all off? How about you try and flip some of them? Did you hear something? Yeah, I did. Kind of a starting up sound. I'm gonna just flip them all. Because I'm pretty sure these all correspond with the screens over to the right. Yep. These are from the security cameras. I thought so. Hey, what about Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark? Can you see them anywhere? You can see just as well as I can. There's nobody there. No Dio or K either. Might as well take a look at it though. Damn, nothing. Okay. Hey, I just rubbed it a little and it turned on. I don't think the rest is going to be that easy, though. Look at the screen. Looks like a login screen. I think we need to put in a password. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Well, I don't have anything to go off of. There's nothing that I've picked up in this room. The only thing I can think is that it'll be something for, something about the lion and the sun. Green chair, huh? Oh, nothing. Forget about it. I'm sure the same thing will happen if I touch this screen. Yep. Okay. Oh, I didn't check out this one. Let's flip the switch again.
What was this?
So flipping the switch, it lights up these shelves. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even realize that they were hourglasses. Yellow and red sand, huh? Has 11 marked on the top. The other one, number 4. Okay. I don't see anything in there, so... Alright, let's flip the switch again. Yeah, they're colorless when the light's on. That was pink and red, that was red and pink. Oh wait, wait. I think it was actually pink and yellow. No, it was pink and green and then green and pink, okay. Or magenta, I think is more accurate.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna guess 4. Or maybe the number 4. No? Okay.
Not saying that the word 4 or the number 4 was correct, but the number of letters is close.
The number of letters of the word 4?
No. The number of letters you use was correct.
Yeah, so 4 letters, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But
oh, wait.
I can tell you right now, there's no way you're going to guess it.
Okay, so I need to look around more. Okay.
Yes.
Some binders full of code that I can't read. Yep, that was same as before. Glass table. Sofa. Sofa King.
Sofa King. Cool.
I remember when my brother, when I was like 5, handed me a piece of paper, and it was a phrase, and I think it was "I'm Sofa King cool." It was so dumb. My brother was such a dick back then.
I remember in high school, I remember when Miss B read it out loud, and her face went immediately red, and she got super mad.
Oh my god. For some reason, I wasn't sure if you had to touch the screen. Okay, so yeah, you have to put in the password to get the screen. Okay, I got you. Okay, so red, magenta, cyan, yellow, green, blue. At first I was going to guess warm and cold colors, but yellow would have to be over here. And, okay, so let's go ahead and memo. We can clear out both of those. So I'll just go ahead and write in yellow. I'm gonna abbreviate stuff.
Back.
Okay. So red is the first one. So it was 4 letters, so it wouldn't be, I was gonna think maybe the number 1, because it's the first.
Can you do anything with the
1,
hourglasses?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that wouldn't be. Oh wow, it's a very Mario Party looking number on the top. I mean, I don't think we can combine them. There's nothing I can really. Maybe it has something to do with the shelves. So maybe I have to put the. Nope. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh!
Did you try?
Nope, never mind. I was thinking these 2 slots were places that you'd have to put them. What were you saying? Oh, what?
Oh.
Huh. You said it was a 4-letter word. I feel like it's cheating if I were to just be like, it's gotta be that or that. Also, what the fuck could that be? Dabg? Badg? Huh?
The bottom one of the top row. Skook D.
Skook D? Wait, Skidikini? Okay, that's interesting. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and trash that. And, I'll redo it on the left side. Wait, actually, I'm gonna just do single color or single letters. It'll make it easier. Red, magenta, cyan, yellow, green, blue. And then we'll use blue for the letters. Ah, shit. G B S G D Q N Y T I S G Z Y K G L E. Ah, no. Redo those. L E E T M J Y U V G J. God, this is so fucking sloppy. Okay. I don't see anything else. Yeah, just the screens and the shelves.
Can you mess with the lights at all?
That's the only thing. There's no button or anything. It's just The shelves are lit up different colors. And that's all it's saying. I have a feeling that these have something to do with perspective at some point. Oh, wait. So green and red. Or magenta and red, rather. Or magenta and green, rather. Sorry. Maybe these two are connected because of what the shelves are saying. Am I heading in the right direction, Adam? Because I'm pretty sure that's magenta. That's not supposed to be red. Otherwise it would be more bold. Like this. Lion. That's probably the fucking password because it's 4 letters. Fuck, really? Yeah, no shit, I know that. Nothing, just caught my eye. Alright, we'll put it in Sigdequimi. Or Queenie. Okay. Yeah, the speakers aren't anything special.
What?
Passwords will probably align with... Oh wait, no, there's no blue, so... That wouldn't make any sense. I didn't want to click over here. Were you whatting one of the solutions?
It's kind of a hint.
Okay.
But I don't really get how it's a hint, because it's not even like... I mean, it tells you... It tells you what the hint is, but it's like... How would you come to that conclusion?
So am I missing something that I need to find? Oh, wait. Hang on, are there cupboards?
From
No,
what
okay.
I can tell, you have everything already.
Really? Okay.
The best thing I guess I can hint with is the hourglasses correspond with something in the room.
Wait, shit, that's not what I wanted. It's 4 and 11. I don't have any... Yeah. Wait, magenta and green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So yellow is a word that is something between these words? Or these combinations of letters? I'm gonna just put that in green far enough away that if that's wrong I can erase it. Okay, and I'll just write that as yellow. Wait, no, that would be... Oh yeah, no, yeah, that would be 11. The other one would be just 4. So that would be cyan for red. Just little tiny R. I'm gonna try the word gist. Maybe stig? No? So it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, that wouldn't. Okay.
Humor me on this. Can you turn the lights off and look at the stairs again? Okay.
Anything standing out, or
I was just trying to figure out like something the guide was saying, because I wasn't getting it.
okay? Were you able to figure it out?
For the most part.
Okay.
So the best way I could describe it is you're matching objects together. So things you've already found.
I've only found these 2 things.
Right. Well, you found more than just those 2 things. Because, I mean, the room is quite colorful, so
you're saying it's a color. So that would be just the ultimate irony, I feel like. Wait. Yes, to fucking let me put a password in. What? What? Okay, that's some ass. Okay.
no, it won't be an actual name for a color.
Okay. I thought it would be the lion for red. That just seemed like the most reasonable or logical thing to me. Do I have to fuck with the switches at all? Because that's kind of one thing that I was thinking.
No, nothing that I see.
Okay.
I don't know how to say it without almost giving it away entirely.
Well, give me like 5 to 10 minutes, and if I can't figure it out, then ask me if I want the
Okay.
answer, or if I just finally go, fuck it, give it to me.
Okay, I'll ask at 6:30.
Sorry, what?
I'll ask at 6:30
Okay.
my time.
Gotcha. Yeah, because then we'll have about a half hour left of the stream. Pipe. No. There's just a pipe leading up to the TV, so I was like, 4-letter word, red chair, pipe.
You gotta get those TVs liquid cooling. Gotta keep them cool as possible.
Gotta get that hardline tubing, son. Interesting, okay. Got a blue up here. Wait, hang on. Another thought. I'm just gonna double check, make sure there's nothing else lit up that's substantial.
I'm wondering if you're like in a room that has a black light in it.
I mean, probably.
That's not a hint. I'm just like, is that is that like the reason everything glows?
Well, either that, or this is not just a light switch off, but it also switches things on.
Oh.
So I mean, if it's a button, then it could just be toggling between circuits.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. We've got white all around here and here. I'm pretty sure those, even up here, they turn off. Yeah. If you can think of another hint that doesn't give it away, that might be good as well. Oh shit, okay. I was thinking maybe look at the roof, I don't know.
Okay. There are 3 objects that share the same color. Or sorry, there are 3 objects that each share the same color.
3 objects that each share the same color. A red chair, red sand? Don't tell me it's sand. I hate sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Okay. It's not going to be a coherent word that you're having to guess.
So it has to do with this. I
Yes.
almost read that as tits. Alright, I'm gonna try TISG, fuck it. No? Okay. Ah, God! Blue was a mistake! Fuck, I can't read it. Yeah, I'm backing out of that. Wow, that is hard on my eyes to try and read blue on blue. Okay.
Which one are you trying to type in?
Well, I was doing cyan because I had the little, like, no, had the little R there, but that isn't it. Okay.
Here's a Okay. So go up the flight of stairs so that way you're looking into that room.
Okay. Oh shit.
Okay. Okay. Now look at your notes.
Okay.
Do you think you can figure anything out from that?
Give me a minute. I'm assuming this is wrong. The yellow with the arrows. Is that right?
Part of it is correct.
Okay, I guess I'll leave it.
I want to be helpful, but at the same time I can't. It's like
Okay.
I should just start talking like Yoda.
Would you like the answer? I'm not going to give it to you. Hang on, I'm going to pour myself a little more water. Okay. There's only 6. There's 9 cameras. 3 chairs. Out of those 9 cameras, only 3 actually have color. Like, significant color, I should say. The rest are kind of just all gray. No. Gray, 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 gray. Actually, I was thinking it was probably this, this, and this. Maybe that wouldn't be part of it if it was related to the cameras. Okay. Fucking god damn it. I was trying to look over there.
Come on, Tyson, you got this. 2 more minutes.
Speakers, TVs. See a pattern on the floor. Does the pattern have anything to do with the solution? Okay. It's trying to turn the camera, not click. Just gonna hold it. Yeah, I don't know if I can figure this out, man. I am trying as hard as I can to figure it out, and is not
If you
clicking
had
for me.
to connect the dots using colors, how would you connect them?
I mean, the only thing red that I see is this and this. I guess the tops of the AB rooms.
Not looking at the monitor.
Okay.
Look at your notes.
Wait. Fix that. Looking at the notes.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Okay, so we have red, green, yellow. Those aren't even all primary colors. If it was either if it was using light or if it was using paint. Because if it was using light, it would be red, green, blue. If it was using paint, it would be cyan, magenta, yellow.
You're not combining colors.
Well, I was thinking if it was primary colors, then maybe it was like, maybe it was one of these. Like instead of going based off of these, pick one of the chairs or pick one of the password sets based on a letter that pops up in one of the passwords.
Close.
Okay.
Well, think about what I said. If you had to connect the dots using colors, how would you go about it?
Connect the dots using colors. You said it's not combining, so that would mean that this can go away, but it's got to be one of those probably. Since you said I was partially right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this would probably be the yellow answer.
No.
So then that means it's got to be the green answer. Wait.
Green is correct.
Okay, so
but that's only partially correct.
Fuck. God
Okay.
damn it.
Okay, if you had a piece of paper in you and it was coloring by numbers, but the numbers were letters.
Coloring by numbers, but the numbers were letters. Okay, okay. I think I get what you're saying. Hang on, let me think about that. Coloring by numbers, but the numbers are letters. Wait. I think I might have it. Probably not. And this is gonna ruin everything. But, oh fuck, actually. I don't think that would work. No, wait, hang on. So we've got green, green, green. Green, green.
Not it at all.
I knew it. I knew I was gonna draw over it. It was gonna ruin it. Damn it. Fucking Christ. This is a really dense puzzle. This is even more dense than the last fucking puzzles.
Okay. Do you want the answer?
Fucking yes.
Okay.
No, I scribbled over my fucking letters like a goddamn child.
You're gonna be so mad when I tell you the answer.
Tell me. I want to know.
The green password, you type it in the green console with the green chair.
Okay.
The yellow code goes to the yellow chair console, and the red code goes to the red chair console.
So why did you tell me that the red password was 4 letters?
What?
You told me that because I went over.
I thought you were in the green. I didn't see the chair at first.
Okay.
Because I thought you had gone to the other console. I didn't know you were at the red one.
Now I'm sitting here like fucking Scarface, or not Scarface, but Al Pacino in Heat going, "Don't waste my motherfucking time!"
Yeah, I thought you were in the
damn it.
green chair this whole time.
God, blue was a mistake!
I can read them off to you. Which one are you at?
Yeah, I'm at red.
Okay. It's TM JY UV GJ.
Okay. Ah. Here I am, like, overanalyzing shit that didn't need to be overanalyzed. Fucking Christ.
I was like, Tyson.
I mean, that was my first
This is
initial
like
guess. I was like,
super-
oh, hey, there it is. But you fucking said 4 letters, and that threw everything off. God damn it. Fuck, okay.
Like, I was trying to be super obvious, like stairs, color, neon lights, color, chairs, color.
Come on, smooth brain. You can do it. All right, yellow is
Big brain
S,
moment.
G, D, Q, N, Y. Okay. S, G, D, Q, N, Y. Check. Cool. Hourglass. Okay. Cool. This one was green, so ADGB. Yeah, it's the same icon as the other one. Okay.
Wait, what?
Change the colors to the correct ones by clicking the hexagons and triangles. Remember that you only have 4 moves to complete this puzzle.
What?
Okay.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait, yeah, it's 4 moves. Okay. I need to plan this out then. That was actually pretty
What?
easy.
Oh.
Hmm? What was that noise?
Must be nothing.
Whose footprints are these? Nothing happened on the screen. Look up, the one over your head, huh? Oh no, it's this. I was you. What? What?
I was you, you were me, I was she, he was me.
God damn it. Is it the same? Are you fucking. Okay, I was about to say, are you. That would be patronizing as fuck. Alright, Oh, okay. Wait, so this one has to be the opposite. So it's magenta for the hexes and green for the wait, no, that wouldn't work. Retry. It's all gotta be the same. Is it? Wait, shit, I had it. Well, if I do that, then it fucks it out.
I don't.
Huh?
You completed the first one so fast. I don't know which one I'm actually looking at. So to solve this one.
Yeah. Shut, lady. All right, I'm at the red one.
Left or right?
Back up.
The right one.
It's red. It's a chair. Okay. This one I would try. I'd like to try and figure out completely.
Yeah.
Well,
because this one doesn't tell you how to solve it.
Oh, okay. Nope. Uh-huh.
Oh.
How you like that, inanimate object?
Here I was like, oh yeah, there was no answer. Turns out there was. And then you figured it out.
I was you, will be me. Wait. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, okay. This one seems
red is
pretty
4
straightforward.
seconds. Wait. Oh shit. Retry. 0, 4. Blue. That would be 1, 2. It's hard to see the lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
If you have, I mean, you already figured it out, so.
Wait, shit. Is that 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You want me to tell you the last two? Because you already figured it out.
Okay. What is it?
11 and 15.
Okay.
I was like, that one's like.
That one's a baby puzzle in this room right now. Then again, the original puzzle was a baby puzzle, and I was just being fucking stupid.
It would have helped if I probably saw the chair at first and didn't lead you on a goose path.
It happens. It happens. I probably would have done that myself if well, maybe not with the 4 letters, but I mean, I probably would have been sitting there for a while going, what the fuck do I do? All right, so wait, what? I will be... everything. Wait, she knows That doesn't seem right. No, everything has to be the end of a sentence.
Me also has a period.
Yeah. I was be, will you be? No, that's definitely not right. That's not a sentence.
How do you check it if it's correct or not? Or will it
I
just
think
like
it'll just
ding
automatically.
you?
Yeah, I think it'll just automatically once you have it in the right place. Because I mean, obviously, it has to be she knows everything because you and me will not fit, and you, me, and I, the other prepositional phrases will not fit there. So you will be me. She knows I was everything? Oh, okay, that probably would have been dinged. Go ahead.
Okay, hang on. So you actually had it right the first time, but there's apparently a second portion to that game.
So I will be you was me. She knows
I
everything.
was you, will be me. Yeah, she knows it. So then,
Oh, okay. So I have to put it. I was you will be me. She knows everything. Okay.
that didn't do anything.
No.
Um. Okay. So, from what I'm guessing, that panel that you turned all the switches on for, it somehow corresponds with this game.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so you will be me. She knows everything. So turn off 1 and 2. Okay. Oh wait, derp. Oh wait, okay. Oh, derp. Okay. I gotta turn those back on, look over, figure out which words I don't need.
yeah. So you have
Okay,
to
so
figure out.
I will be you. She knows everything. So me and B. Wait. Oh wait, no, wait, hang on. So is it just I was you, she knows everything?
So you
No,
have.
wait, I will be you. Okay, so
You have the combination correct, but
okay, so it's just
you can only enter one at a time.
hang on, I have an idea. Wait, no.
Ow.
Okay. Maybe I was you? So actually I had it right the first time like you said, okay.
Yes. Well, no, not this, not turning off the switches. I mean, the combination of how you have the password. You just now need to figure out how to put the password in correctly with the switches. Might be a little too vague.
Because I mean, I had it as "I was you, will be me."
Right.
She knows
That is
everything.
correct. But you have to enter one password at a time.
Oh, I get what you're saying. So it's like "I was, you will be me," and then "she knows everything" as two separate things, right? You will be me. Let's that. It's either "you will be me" or "I was you." Wait, shit. I think
You could take a screen cap of it, if that helps.
Yeah, hang on. Let me turn that back on. I mean, I could just take a note, but it'll be easier if I just screen cap it. Do that, and then paste that over in chat. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna try "I will be you" first, and then if it's not that, then it'll be "I was you," which it makes sense given it's on the screen, but I don't know. It's another case of it feels too obvious. Yeah, so "I was you." Okay. Does it have to be in a specific placement, or does it just have to be okay?
It has to be in the specific order you had it.
And so
Okay, so
will
three of
be
the
me.
switches that you turned off are wrong.
So it's "will be me." Okay, that's weird and incorrect English.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I need that. Okay. No, shit. God damn it. I keep clicking on the fucking top screen. Really?
So you have go back to the panel. Not the word one, but the power one.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 of those switches are off correctly.
So the other 3 are the ones that I need?
Yes.
I was everything? That would be creepy.
No, the way that you had it set up first, "I was you, I was you, will be me." That's so hard to read. Is correct.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and that "she knows everything." Those 2 are correct, but it's
Okay. You just gotta do them as separate things. Okay. Okay, "I was, will be." So, like that? Because that's "I was you, will be me."
You could try it.
you saying that means it's probably a no, but fuck it.
It's just this one is it's
Oh. So that is it.
weird. It's like I'm that one I was trying as vague as possible, but then that I don't even.
Oh, it's both of the password, the safe combinations. Okay.
Oh, I was like, I don't even see that in the wiki. I was honestly surprised at how fast you got the combination in correct order, just not the switches part.
Well, I mean, there was 2 periods, and it was the only way that it made any sense. So that's just, yeah. To me, that was common sense. I don't know.
The I was you will be me.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't sound like proper English, but it made more sense than anything with she knows everything put in that sentence.
I gotta find it. Hang on.
Star, moon.
The I was you will be me. I don't know why, but it just reminds me of the Spider-Man cartoon, or all the Spider-Man games where he's just pointing at himself.
God damn it. No, not yet. Let's get going. No. Come on. Alright, sun's across the side. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Do I even have to comment? Do I even have to fucking comment on the fact that he's asking permission again? Why? What was the point of... You make me angry, Sigma! God damn it, dude.
Wait, I just realized something.
What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were trying to figure out
shit.
where the others are.
We were looking at the security footage earlier. We were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are.
What they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage. Are you following me?
Yeah, you're talking about stuff that's been recorded, right? Footage of the past. If they store that, we might be able to see it.
Yeah. I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Definitely. What do we do?
Leave that to me.
Hacker woman, the world's greatest female hacker. You know how to use this thing?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it.
Wow, you sure it wasn't designed by aliens and dropped down here like the pyramids? God damn it. Yes, of course, fucking Sigma is a fucking ancient aliens believer.
That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles. Everything's designed to do something.
And a bird goes
And
moo.
once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to. See?
Wow, common sense. For once in this game. Monitoring video data. Looks like this is it. Good work.
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
Wait. What the heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it. This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
Which makes sense.
That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Damn. Well, that's a little frustrating. That footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah, it might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
Hey, what's this?
You want to open it?
Yeah.
It says Gollum status.
That should be the system logs of those robots. I told you about them in the pantry, remember?
Yeah. You mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Everything here's been erased too.
Looks like it.
I guess there isn't anything we can... Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling. I knew it! That golem we met is still functional.
What do you mean? I thought you told me Gollum, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah, but he said that his... What passes for a golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Then... Try the one that says cache. These file names all just seem like random characters. Whatever. Just pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
Yeah, that's what I thought. This is probably from right after Kay decked us. We'll be tossed into that white door on the left in a minute. Just watch. See?
Interesting. This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here. So,
Exactly.
if we go back through these files...
Yeah, we might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice. Great work, Sigma.
Come on, I told you you don't need to be kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. Not to mention, just moments earlier, she noted that she felt like congratulating was basically doting on you. We started going through the rest of the files. I thought I was going to say these, so I said the. The security footage showed Kay and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
That just leaves Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark. I opened my mouth to continue, and then it happened. My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it. I staggered, my balance gone. What? Why is she talking like that? She sounds like someone's playing a tape of her voice all sped up. What is going on here? I can't understand what she's saying. And why is she moving so fast? It's like watching a video on fast forward. What the hell is... Wait. Could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow. So it just looks like everything is speeding up. You look like there's as of over there. Why don't you lie down? I still couldn't make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Vi, who had been sitting in front of one of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Her voice sounded normal again, and she wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure? That's
Yeah.
good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they've got it lost and found.
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in. Well, looks like I don't have anything to
Wow.
worry about.
Yeah. I think I must just be getting tired. Kind of surprised it didn't catch up to me sooner.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
For just a moment, I thought of Radical 6. But I didn't want to worry Fi if I didn't have to. Better to stay quiet about it.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
What are you, my mom?
Fine, no more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
What is it? Oh, shit.
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. I dug it out of Golem's cache.
When was this recorded?
You'll see in a minute.
Up there on the right. It looks like some sort of time code.
Can you figure it out?
No. It's just a bunch of numbers. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Huh? Oh, it's Kay.
Yeah.
He looks at his bracelet here. Probably checking how much time is left.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
21 minutes. So that means this footage is from 21 minutes before the primary doors opened, right?
Exactly.
And that would have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means what we're seeing here is Kay 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
That means this is right after he tried resuscitating Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other angles?
I looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that this is a record of what happened right around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah, about a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah, if I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Huh. Oh, someone's coming in. Luna? Is that Clover behind her?
Yeah, this is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. Looks like Clover is just going off on Luna. Luna is just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
What the hell is this?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, we won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
Hey, they're gone! As I watched, Clover moved steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another... no. You said this was it.
Yeah, this is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. She looked like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Dio. He disappeared too. Down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it.
Yeah, he probably stole the knife.
Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
You're saying he was lying. He wasn't in the Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah, so what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
And whatever it was, it happened during this time?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he's left. And it looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Like what?
Looks like there's something in his hand.
The side
Kinda.
door opening? Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
It's Kay. When he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just like the others.
If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Sure.
Alright, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
There's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame, and he's checking the time on his bracelet. So we've come full circle, huh?
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he'll tell us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
I ran over the footage in my head. Clover and Luna enter the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. 0 hours, 10 minutes, they both move out of frame. 11 minutes, Clover exits the room. 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. Also immediately exits the frame. Seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period. 13 minutes, Dio exits the room. 13 minutes, 10 seconds, Kay enters the room. Kay also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. 29 9 minutes, Kay enters the frame. He looks at his bracelet. He says it says 21 minutes, the remaining time until the primary door is open. Well, it doesn't match up with what he had said, which is that he was resuscitating her for 20 minutes. There was only 13 minutes that he was in there for. Because he went in at 16 minutes, 10 seconds, came out 29 minutes.
So I think how it went was, I think Clover killed her, but at the same time, Clover could have like pushed her and knocked her out.
I was just
Then
about to say
Dio
that.
came in. Huh?
I was just about to say, I think what happened, she pushed Luna, Luna got knocked out, Dio came in to grab the knife, left immediately as soon as he heard Kay, and then Kay came in, saw her unconscious, and took the opportunity to kill her.
Yeah.
Alright, it's Kay. Because he definitely
What
lied.
makes you say that?
He said he was trying to resuscitate her. If he was really trying to save her, why not take her to the infirmary? It was close, and it has all sorts of medical equipment.
That's pretty weak reasoning. Unless we can be certain that the infirmary would have significantly improved her chances, taking her there could actually have been more dangerous.
Who do you think it is?
Right now, the most likely suspect is Clover.
Why?
It's because that smile.
Luna could have been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
That is true. This footage isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, then she starts to look a lot more guilty.
Let's see what this thing is.
What Dio said to us at the White Doors. Kay wanted us to go into the White Doors, right? You told him you wouldn't leave 3 people behind to die. What did Dio say to you?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He would only have said that if he knew that only 2 of us would be going through the door. Do you understand?
Dio knew that we had Luna's bracelet, which would mean he also knew she was dead.
Exactly. If he hadn't known she was dead, he would have said something else. He would have objected the moment Kay suggested we go through the door.
That's a good point.
But he said nothing. Almost as if he never expected her to be there in the first place. Now why would he do that? I can think of 2 reasonable explanations. Either Luna was already dead when Dio entered room 2 in the crew quarters, or he killed her himself. If the latter was correct, however, I suspect he would have behaved differently. If Dio had killed Luna, he would have made sure to do something that he thought would cast suspicion off of himself. Most likely, he would have asked about her absence.
Where's Luna? Sigma and Phi won't be able to get through the White Doors without her.
Although it clearly wouldn't provide an ironclad alibi, I imagine he'd think it would make him less suspicious. That's why it's relevant that he said nothing about Luna. Of course, this doesn't mean he's innocent of killing her, but it does make it seem a lot less likely. So, if what I'm saying is correct, what does it mean?
That when Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Exactly. Clover also has a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yeah. The movement of the AB rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off, or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know. I still think it's possible it was Kay.
Yeah.
Because what could have happened is he saw her, thought she was dead, and then Kay could have killed her because he still lied. We know that he lied. And he checked his his watch, so he knew how long it had been.
Yeah.
No, nothing to tell us where Clover.
Because the other thing
Timberridge,
is
or
that
Clark went.
if Clover was a killer in the last game, there would be no way that she could possibly be one in this game, because that would just be pretty poor writing.
Yeah, it would be predictable. I mean, it's still possible, but and with how many?
Yeah.
Let's look at the flowchart really quick. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there's a lot of endings. So it is possible that she killed, but I would say it's not as likely.
Jeez.
Yeah. I'm sure once we finish our first run, it'll reveal which one of these paths we're actually supposed to take for the true ending.
And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
So Zero Senior's identity.
Still unknown.
Okay, well, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not going to know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
She is. She has to be.
I
If
sure
she's
hope
Zero,
so.
she certainly is. And it would actually make sense that she would be Zero, because not only was she involved with the last game's Nonary games, but even the original Nonary games.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah, she was assisting her brother telepathically in the original Nonary games.
Oh.
Alright, well, once it gets to the next area, I'm going to go ahead and save and call it, because it is just about 10 o'clock and it is about time to end it. I just wanted to finish that scene. No one's here.
Yeah. All right, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah.
You search rooms 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use this moment to go ahead and save. Alright, well, thank you guys for joining us. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Adam, for being such a wonderful guest and assisting with the puzzles and sending me on a wild goose chase. Yeah. We will continue the playthrough of this on Thursday. Tomorrow, I will be continuing my run of Doom 2016, perhaps possibly finishing it. That was a little redundant. Yeah, I may end up actually finishing it, because it seemed like we were pretty close to the end. So we will continue that tomorrow. more of this on Thursday, and then on Friday I will be continuing my post-game run of Death Stranding. So yeah, thank you again for joining us, and until next time, this is RetroHellspawn signing out. Have a good one.